just from this short webinar we're going to go through today that is going to elevate you, again, elevate your level of leadership and success. The first two strategies that I'm going to discuss with you, they're universal strategies is what I would call them. They apply to any speaker, no matter what the speech topic, no matter what the audience would be. These are just some general guidelines when you're talking about presenting or speaking. And the first power speaking strategy, number one, that we all have to contend with is control your stage fright. I like this quote from Jerry Seinfeld. You may have heard it because it's used often, but this one just hones in the message whenever I start talking about stage fright or fear of speaking. And it goes, according to most studies, people's number one fear is public speaking. Number two is death. Death is number two. Does that sound right? This means to the average person, if you are going to a funeral, you're better off in the casket than doing the eulogy. And how true does that fit to so many people who might be listening to this? Oftentimes what happens is you may get sweaty hands, dry mouth, your voice begins to crack, and people actually go into a fight or flight response that can alter their physical reactions. And when you think about that fight or flight response that can cause a powerful response to your body, again, you're getting sweaty palms just thinking about, okay, my turn is coming up to give my 30-second commercial on my business, or I have to get up and even announce my name to a group of people I don't know, and my mouth is getting dry. What can also happen during that time is there becomes this powerful inhibition even of the vocal cords. The vocal cords actually freeze up. And the secret to placing this fright or fear into the proper perspective is to channel it into the right direction. And so you might be asking yourself, I understand this. I do have some anxiety, some fear when I do have to get up and speak, or as a trainer, I have to get up and train on some information. People have all varying degrees, even including butterflies. You might just describe it as butterflies. A lot of people refer to it as butterflies. Before they get up to give a speech or even stand up to speak in front of people. And what you can realize is that you are not alone in this. There are so many people, like I've mentioned, not one person I have come in personal contact to that did not have some degree of nervousness, fear, anxiety, or butterflies when they were getting up to speak. And you're in good company with this too, because there are famous presidents, movie actors, CEOs of corporations that have a degree of fear or anxiety, nervousness, butterflies when they get up to speak. One thing you can do in trying to prepare for this is, one, again, know that you're not alone in your fear. You're in good company. And realize that your audience is there to hear you succeed. They want you to do well. They are not coming to hear you speak or waiting for you to make a mistake. They're waiting for you to bring on your best. People are wanting to inspire you when they are up there watching you speak, or seeing you in front of an audience, or even seeing you sitting across the desk from them. And most importantly, in this big, you want to practice the more your speaking skills. The more you speak, the less, or you'll have a reduction in the amount of stage fright or fear or nervousness that you will experience. With practice, your stage fright will be reduced. And I would say this is the most important key in overcoming any type of nervousness, stage fright, butterflies, is to prepare, 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 and again, did I mention prepare? The more you can prepare for your presentation, for your speech, for your 30-second commercial, or when you stand up and get in front of somebody, the more you can prepare for that, the more confidence you're going to have. And the more confidence you have, the less anxiety, fear, or nervousness or butterflies you are going to experience. So remember that it is normal to have a certain degree of fear, anxiety, stage fright, whatever you want to call it. That's part of the interaction of speaking. The great news is you can control this. You can take hold of this, and you can channel that energy, those nerves, those butterflies, into making your presentation as successful as you can, and channel that energy that you get and focus that into your audience.